You know what? We're just going to vlog a bike ride today. So no, unfortunately I'm not going to talk too much about the elephant in the room, the FSA group set. I just don't know enough about it yet, I haven't ridden it enough, but it goes without saying, pretty excited to be trialing something like this. And I would like to talk a little bit about this phone though. So this is the 13, and this could be a topic we could sort of chat about. It's sort of Android versus iOS for cyclists. Definitely one of the differences that I noticed on my short experience with Android was how well Android played in the Garmin ecosystem, and seemingly how much better the Wahoo Element system plays with iOS. I don't know if you guys have found that. It just stability and all that kind of stuff just seemed to be better on those two different platforms. And guys, I tried so hard to go back to Garmin, to give Garmin another go, because I had those July firmware updates, and they've been pushing Garmin Connect. I mean, pushing all these features into Garmin Connect this whole time. So I'm like, right, I'll go back, I'll give it another go. Do you know where it falls down? It's not the device, it's the connectivity between the phone and the device. Because does anyone else have this thing, like the syncing process at the end of a ride? Sometimes it works like that. Other times, the semicircle just gets caught, and you sit there going, is it uploaded? Can I turn it off? It's just that process every time falls over. And so you're like, stuff this. I know on my Wahoo, I'll hit end ride. Next minute, your ride is uploaded. Cool, done. Didn't even think about it. Yeah. For me, Garmin, put all your resources into that. I want to do a quick troubleshooting thing for anyone using. This is kind of off the back of the chat with Jesse, where we were talking a bit about counting calories and stuff like that. And people came back to me asking what's the best way to monitor that? Now this isn't the best way, but what a lot of people do use is the Apple Health app. It just comes default on this, right? Now, where people can get into a bit of an issue with it is, are we good here? We're good. Where people can get into a bit of an issue with it is, be careful. You have to turn your steps off. Turn the steps counting off on your iPhone, because otherwise, every time you go out for a bike ride, the iPhone will count your steps. So you'll upload Strava, it'll sync to Apple Health, put those calories in, but it'll double dose you, because it will put the calories that it thinks you're burnt from using steps, counting steps on the device. I know Ben was talking a bit about he's not sure about getting back into racing. I challenge you, Ben. Before you do that, come and ride Centennial Park on the weekend. You can survive Centennial Park on the weekend, you can survive anything. It's funny, so I'm so keen to vlog and stuff, but I pulled the camera out and I was like, how do I do this? What do I do? What do I talk about? So this the next few weeks might be interesting. It might include a lot of slop. Apologies for that. So yeah, we'll get onto the group set at some point, but the other upgrade really are the wheels. So these are the Metron 55 SL tubeless versions. They're not the new ones that FSA launched. Sorry, I'm just concentrating on going through this. Light rail, don't start me. So they're not the new ones that they released recently. They're the older version, but seem super fast, and we'll get into it at a later date. But I know this sounds like a kind of irrelevant statistic or specification, but you know what's really nice on them? The skewers. The skewers have, these are the rim brake version obviously,
but the skewers have this really nice, we're closed. Do you know what I mean? Like they lock into place. It's not like, ooh, is that the right tightness? It just sits nicely. I've had a few experiences in the past. Oh, cute. You can't see because of the bokeh. So much bokeh, cinematic mode. Cinematic vlogs, people. This is what the future is. The bars as well. I'm gonna try and get Miles or Jesse to talk about the bars because obviously they're stiff as hell. And yeah, we'll get on the group set at some point. It's interesting with the group set. So obviously FSA group set with the Metron bars. You can clearly tell that the levers were designed to sit on these bars. They just sit. So pulling the camera out when there's a few cops around probably isn't the smartest idea, Chris. So you're just riding around and then there you run into these hooligans. Hooligan 1, Hooligan 2, and Hooligan 3.
Well, it's the 143-story tea house, so, and I've got the 130, so I thought it was the last book, but it wasn't.
What are we moving? That. Where's it going?
Garage.
Garage. For the record, no, that does not mean I'm going to learn how to do anything on a bike mechanically. Making shoe boxes. Who has too many shoes in this house?
Dada! You keep saying new ones and new ones and new ones and new ones.
Don't know what you're talking about, Catherine.
So I promised a quick chat about this guy, the Hydragun. Now, I'm completely obsessed with this product, which is, so whole story here. I had one of these devices. Like I bought a cheap eBay one, probably this time last year actually, and I used it a little bit for the first couple of weeks and then it just got annoying and I just never used it again. I didn't get much benefit out of it. This is a different story. Now, with a lot of these, I don't know what this category of thing is called. Anyway, I should have researched this. There seems to be the expensive ones and the really cheap ones. And the question is there any difference between the expensive one and the cheap one? Well, in my use, there is. And it comes down to two things. The first is the quietness. This is particularly silent. So that's that, right? Now, I use this at night, right? Kids go to bed, Elizabeth's in bed next to me, and I'm using this, okay? I could not do that with the cheaper internet brand. So that's the first one. The second one is it has this way that the head actually kind of molds around the muscle. So it's not just always pounding down the same way. It actually sort of moves around. Now, I did have to film myself doing this. You're going to get some gratuitous, horrible shots of me filming myself actually using this product. Apologies for that. But you can kind of see in that shot the arm sort of bending. So, yeah, look, I don't know if it has any benefit or what, but the fact is I barely used the cheap one. I use this every day. Like I use this, I don't ride, and I use this. I'm just totally addicted to it. So the brand is called Hydragun. I'm going to do a very un-YouTube thing and say, don't buy it. Don't buy it. Hang off till the Black Friday sales. They will be having a sale. They will provide me a link that you can go through to get an extra discount at that point. So, you know, if I was smart about this sort of stuff, I would have done this at the right time. But I actually really wanted to talk about that because, well, I'm addicted to it. It's just started absolutely pouring down, so I reckon the guy's going to be back any second now. Yeah, look, that is us done. I'm so out of form with these videos. Like, look, I really enjoyed making the stuff up at the office, you know, the sit-down pieces, scripting them out, talking about it, and sort of going into issues. I've absolutely enjoyed that. I've really enjoyed doing those talks. My God, guys, that one with Ben, check it out, seriously. I know it's not getting many views because it doesn't hit many of the YouTube sort of moments, but check it out. And if there is more of those type of things that you'd like us to talk about, please absolutely do let me know. I've enjoyed doing that. But this is what I get most, this is what I get most out of this channel, is just sitting down and like seeing how a day, a weekend, a trip plans out and just shooting it. So yeah, I'm it's gonna probably take me a bit of time to get back into the hang of it. I'm sorry if you don't like this kind of stuff. This is kind of what I like doing, so it's gonna be more of it. This whole vlog was shot on the phone, the 13. So interested in your thoughts on that. Is the cinematic mode thing just a bit of a gimmick? Do you like it? Do you not like it? One of the things that I was thinking about is we're going to be going back out riding now. That's where we're headed. So I'm really interested in, were you spending a lot of time indoors? Are you now going to be nervous to go outdoors to ride again? You Europeans, give us some advice. What happened in those first few weeks and months after lockdown? Did everyone just go mental? Will you still use the 5K route or loop that you designed during this period as part of your weekly, monthly kind of riding? Would you not go to Bob and Head on a Saturday? Would you do the Chris Miller Inner Harbour loop instead? These are questions we can answer or not answer on this vlog and this channel because, well, who cares? Last little part of the ecosystem, I'm going to turn you off today. I'm going to turn you off on the watch because there you are right now. 3, 2, 1.